What's up guys, how's it going? My name's Javeria and today's video is going to be about double standards in Desi culture. And by Desi, I mean Pakistani, Indian or Bengali. Though some other cultures might be able to relate as well, but I don't know about that. What do I mean by double standards in Desi culture? Well, I'm talking in relations to boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. Now, as far as I know, in terms of religion, the main religions in our Desi culture are either Islam or Hinduism. That's as far as I know. And in both of these religions, premarital relationships are not allowed. They're considered a big sin. However, every family doesn't have the same rules. Every family has a different level of strictness when it comes to these things, and every family is different. But what really amazes me and annoys me is the fact that many parents have double standards in terms of how they treat their sons and their daughters. So they'll have different set of rules for their daughters and different set of rules for their sons. Why? Now let me give you an example. Having a boyfriend or a girlfriend in our culture is mostly not allowed and is unacceptable. But what boggles my mind is the fact that a girl might get told off for bringing disgrace and shame upon the family because of having a boyfriend. She might even get slapped for it. In some cases, she'll even be housebound. Her phone will be taken off her. But these same parents who forbid their girls from having relationship with guys, boyfriend relationships, will be the same parents, not in every case, but in many cases, the ones who allow their sons to have girlfriends. Now, I don't see how it is acceptable for you to lock up your daughter for having a boyfriend, but not locking up your son for having a girlfriend. What is different? I mean, it's not as if God is going to punish you more severely for letting your daughter have these kind of relationships and not going to punish you for letting your son have these premarital relationships with girls. So these parents will know that their son is having relationships outside of marriage and they'll act like it's no big deal. And according to my understanding, parents are not creating this differentiation between what their sons and daughters can or cannot do due to what religion allows them and doesn't allow them to do. The reason they have this differentiation is because they are scared and they are more afraid of what society is gonna talk about. And by talk about, I mean what the society is gonna say about their daughter. Oh look, Bushra's daughter is going out with a Gora. Or Razia's daughter got a boyfriend. Blah blah blah, you get what I mean? And I feel like families are constantly letting boys get away with doing things which girls can't get away with. I'm not trying to say that you should allow your girls and daughters to have boyfriends. That's up to you. What I'm saying is that parents need to have the same level of protectiveness for their sons as they do for their daughters. And by all means, the whole point of this video is to create a discussion around this. So make sure to give me your comments on this topic. Now, according to me, there's two ways of looking at this. First, the religious way. Secondly, the not so religious way. If you're a religious family and you're letting these kind of things happen in your household, not only are you bringing sin upon yourself, you're also letting your kids bring sin upon themselves. And the reason why this happens is simply because parents don't pay close attention to their kids, especially when they're young, because you need to teach your kids about these things from a young age. Otherwise, if they're suddenly in their mid-teens or late teens and they start having relationships, you can't do anything about it. According to Islam, or as far as I know, according to Hinduism, premarital relationships, and when it comes to sexual relationships, it's not allowed. It's quite a big sin. And I don't understand why parents don't teach their kids about these kind of things. I'm seeing it in families around me and it really boggles my mind. Once kids reach their teenage years, parents suddenly realize that they haven't taught their kids about these kind of things. They haven't taught them about not being allowed to have relationships outside of marriage. They haven't taught them about the rights and wrongs, how they should behave. And then suddenly, these parents will try to set things right, but it's not gonna go right for you at this time because those kids have grown up now. Unless they want to change, they're not going to change. So yeah, I really feel like these kind of things do come down to how you teach your kids from a very young age. It is so important to not only treat them as your kids, but treat them as friends so that you can have a two-way conversation going, Yeah. That's what I think. What do you think? I guess that's all I want to say for now. If you're new to this channel, be sure to have a browse, have a look at my other videos. Yeah, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, take care, bye for now.
No.